Wild and wonderful music.
Oh my god. What was that?
Hey, it's the boys. We back. PSNBS, episode 42. Shout out to all the listeners. Shout out to all the YouTube viewers. Shout out to all the IG followers. If you haven't already, go subscribe to that YouTube and follow us on Instagram at psandbspod. Man, today we're going to be discussing some gaming news and, of course, some BS.
Always.
But before all that, where is Lexx? No, I'm joking.
Oh my god.
Damn, that didn't take long.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. Before all that, let me see what my guy's been up to. Except Lexx.
Yeah, where is Lexx?
Yo, Biggs, what's good?
He's getting ready for his audition for his voiceover.
Yeah, Corrupt Gaming's got him.
He's
Sent
leaving
that,
us. He's
sent
leaving
that
us
invoice
for.
through.
Yo, what's good, y'all? You already know what it is. It's your boy Biggs, the most level one in the crew. You already know when you hear this voice, get funny feeling butterflies and stomach, the rest of the boy faces like, all right, another episode of PSBS. Let's get it. All right, so, y'all boys, this week I have been playing.
Oh,
Don't do that. First of all, I'm going to say that the day after we recorded the last episode, I finished up Last of Us 2, got that out the way, and ever since then, I've been watching more anime and playing SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Steels, go ahead.
I got nothing to say.
Steels.
All right, I'll paint it. I'll paint it. If
Steels
Steel's not going to paint it, I'll paint it. Steel's hit the group
Did I
chat.
not hit the group chat?
He hit the group chat and said, hey,
I'll screenshot that shit.
we copping SpongeBob?
And Trav put like 17 eyes. 'cause
Yeah,
he's looking to
I'm
see
looking to
what
see
Big's response gonna be, and
And it
he's
was
like, "That's a
crickets.
good question."
That is a good question.
Question mark. Next day, hey guys, look what I'm streaming.
Yeah,
The fuck.
Well,
he
okay.
treated you like a side chick.
Yeah.
Like, are we chilling on Valentine's?
I
That's
don't
a good
want
question.
This reputation, damn it. I don't
That's
want
a
this
good question.
It
reputation.
is a good question.
Listen,
Nah, I'm
He
actually
already
going
had it at that point.
right. I'm
Listen.
going out with my girlfriend.
listen.
Yeah.
So, okay, at that point, because I got another homeboy, not in the
I got
pod,
it.
I got another homeboy that was like, yo,
Is this
I
the
wanna
one
play
you were
the
playing
SpongeBob.
Monster Hunter with?
No. God damn it. No. So he hit me up. He's like, oh, are we getting SpongeBob? Like, everybody wants to buy fucking SpongeBob. And I'm like, I do too. But I was like, okay, he bought it. Like, while we're
Yeah.
on the mic, he bought the game. And I told him, I said, there's like the story mode in co-op, right? It's only like a multiplayer mode.
Right.
And I was like, and he was like, oh, really? Whatever. Then I'll just buy it right now. I don't got to wait for you. So he did that. He's downloading it.
Yeah.
And then I look on the PC because obviously the only way I can stream games as of right now is games that I play on PC because I don't
Yeah.
have a capture card yet.
Yeah. Hey, y'all
So-
send us a capture card, man. Amazon wish list going up tonight. No, I'm joking.
Go fund me. So I look on the website that I buy PC games from, and this shit, it said like SpongeBob Rehydrated with DLC. I didn't even hear no DLC be announced, and it was like $19.99. I said, well, what the fuck? I'm about to buy this shit right now and stream it. I mean, it's a hot game. It's new.
First
people may
episode of
wanna see
PC
it.
and
So I was
BS.
like,
Yep. There it is.
so I was like, why not? I could stream it, this and that. I still plan to buy it on PS4, but Steels is already tapped out of that
Plans.
because what I'm saying, he walked in on me and Edwin in the room, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa. Pause.
He walked in on me and Nugget and Edwin.
I was literally at the house just scrolling, and
You
I'm
see the
like,
stream?
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah, I
we're
s-
streaming SpongeBob?
Yeah. Every time I see that little New York
like, oh,
logo in the
hell
comments,
Hold on.
it was a little saucy.
And I jumped in and I went, wow.
Again.
Shake my head.
Hey, man. Well, again, thank you for everybody who joined the stream. Everybody who's been riding with me on the SpongeBob. Steels.
With all
trust
of
me.
us, we've been having a lot of.
Chicks
with
ain't
every
loyal.
stream. With every
Yeah.
stream.
Bigs ain't loyal.
Chill, sir. Chill, sir. So, thanks to everybody. I remember vaguely, Nugget was helping me out a lot.
Yeah.
Edwin was helping me out a lot,
yeah.
and Nullick was helping me out a
Yeah.
lot. And we also have to have a conversation, sir, about that Trails of Cold Steel. I'm about to get that part 3 going, but other than that, that's all I've really been doing.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well. Steels 1682, resident fat boy in the building. Freestyle my show, play games when I want.
Okay, there.
When I want.
That is better. That is better. That's better. Play games when I want.
After The Last of Us, because obviously I beat that too, middle of last week. Haven't played too much. Did a little Call of Duty here or there. Me and Edwin hit up hockey last night. Got into Borderlands 3 big because since that new DLC came out.
That's what Destiny needs to do, man.
I went to finish the last DLC, which was Love, Guns, and Tentacles, or Guns, Love, and Tentacles, or some shit like that.
Some hentai shit.
Yeah, which there's no real, there wasn't real like tentacles technically involved.
There's no squid?
No.
Oh.
I mean, yeah,
The
there's like
enemy?
little flying, like, I guess you can call them squid things or whatever. But like the enemy, you went into this giant monster and you just attacked its heart. Like you shot its heart.
Oh.
To release the curse. Hammerlock's husband, God, I can never think of his fucking name.
I forget too.
And I said it this morning to remind myself that's his name. Wainwright.
Wainwright. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Wainwright, they bought themselves rings, and the ring that what's his name got was cursed because it was made from, I think this was made from the actual bone of a Volt monster.
Shit.
Fuck.
It's the perfect gift.
So yeah, they're Volt hunters, and Hammerlock hunts and stuff like that. But the one that Wainwright had was cursed, so you had to break the curse.
Got you. All right.
Knocked that out last night. So I'm gonna pick up the next DLC and keep rocking with that. Play.
You have to pay for each DLC, or is it just all included?
If you buy the whole season like the special edition or whatever, then you get all the DLCs. But I wasn't sure because at the time
this game been out for?
Like a year,
about a year.
And they still servicing this game. Every time I see a trailer, it's like
they're doing events. They're doing DLCs.
So a couple months.
Yeah.
I think it was September.
No, it was last year sometime.
It had to be last year sometime.
Yeah,
it was like mid last year, something like that. Yeah.
All right.
But when I first got it, they were having issues in the beginning, so I didn't know a whole lot of people who were playing it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I got it, and then I'm like, if this game cleans itself up and how the DLCs look, I'll buy them as they come out. They're only like $10, $15, something like that.
That's the thing with taking that risk, like buying a season pass before you know what the fuck's coming. Is
Yeah.
like,
Destiny.
even do this?
Yeah, and Destiny and Call of Duty both are one because like I'd buy every season pass. Apex too, I'd buy the season pass and then I get halfway through the levels and then for some reason I'd change games for whatever reason, Other than that, we finally got the whole house painted yesterday.
Good.
That was
a mission.
Shitty.
Get a clap going.
Never fucking painting the house again.
Good job finishing the house.
I hope the wife realized that. I'm never doing that again. No, we got some help. A bunch of my peoples came over and we knocked it out. It's just
Subaru.
I was a couple. My old roommate came and Greg from work came.
Oh, I fucking knew it. I saw Greg on IG saying I'm going to go help out a buddy. I'm like, I bet he's going over to.
Yeah. He showed up yesterday and everyone helped out. And of course we appreciate it, but. Boy, when we officially said we were done and I sat on that couch, my wife's like, are you going to play? Do you want to watch something? You want to? No. I'm just like, babe, just shut up for a second.
Right.
Just let me sit here.
Half my body is asleep right now.
I don't want to move. And then she goes and takes a shower and Kahlua jumps in the couch. She's like, I have nowhere to sit because Charlene stayed till like 9 o'clock last night or some shit. She just hung out. And she's like, are you going to play? I'm like, yes. I've been trying to go play for the last hour. I just can't move from this couch. Right. I'm so sore.
I want to play.
Well, Kahlua took my seat, and I don't want to ask her to move.
The dog?
Yeah. So
what?
So you're asking? So you're gonna ask me to move? She goes, yeah, but you said you're going to play. I'm like, God damn it! Fine, I'll fucking.
Wow. So we know who's the tier.
Yeah, it's the
dog.
Dog's on the top.
Dog is number one.
Yeah, that shit's clear.
Even in my eyes, you can. Shit, she does what she wants. Like when we were painting and she walked out finally of the room, Kat's like, "Oh my God, she's gonna get a paw." I'm like, I don't give a shit. She can do whatever she wants. If she leaves little paw prints on the floor, it's allowed.
Wow.
She can do whatever she wants.
Shit.
So other than that, man, this
been
chilling.
It?
Yeah.
All right, man. The Almighty, man. We here. I pushed the button, man, on that Spyro, man. I was playing a little Crash, the trilogy, and I just felt
it's difficult.
Shit is difficult.
That's why you pressed the button. I was like, that shit is difficult.
I've been stuck on the same level for about
is it the bridge?
6 months. Yes.
The bridge?
Yes. You know the one on the top?
Yes.
Yeah.
With the missing planks and shit?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's where I got stuck at too.
There's literally YouTube videos on like streamers raging on that level, like solo, like on that level.
Bro, I got to a point where I saw
I think that's where I stopped playing too.
And I died. I lost like 12 lives.
God.
And I said, you know what? I'm done. So I end up pushing the button on Spyro. Whew.
Spyro's clean, bro. And it looks good.
I'm gooch.
It looks.
I'm
good.
100% levels.
Yes. In part 1, I'm like halfway done. What I was saying on stream, I'm like halfway done with all the worlds, like 100% and collecting everything.
It's just a fun game. It's just like how I remembered it being fun. So I'm definitely gonna. I might stream that one later this week. But yeah, it's very, very fun. I never beat it when I had it on PlayStation 1. No? So this will be my first time ever beating it.
I beat the first one. I didn't. Oh, maybe I beat 2. I don't know.
You know, I've been this way for a long time.
I don't want to say I wasn't a fan. I just never played it.
Never played it?
I just never played it. Yeah, I mean, it looked cool, but
it's a cool platformer.
Yeah, I just was more into Crash at the time, so I just played more Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, and then y'all heard about that new Crash shit.
Yeah, it's about time.
Yeah, I'll bring it up a little later. With that being said, man, game of the week. Who got one?
I think
we were debating between us, so. You know,
I think
rock, paper, scissors,
we both said it already. So for me, it's Borderlands, and for you, it's
SpongeBob.
There we go. Those are the games of the week.
All right,
2. We're doing 2. Yo,
Lex is going to kill us. He's going to. You guys did 2. How can there be 2 games of the week?
2 games of the week.
We might as well just have 4.
Not indie developer.
Oh my god!
I just want to know how good is that SpongeBob remaster? I've been seeing like good reviews, bad reviews. It seems like you enjoy it.
So that's what I'm saying. I've heard bad.
I agree with both, good and bad, because like a lot of the bad reviews come with like, oh, they made the game look beautiful, but they didn't address any of the issues in the original, which is 100% true. There's still issues that's like.
The camera issues and stuff?
Like camera issues, hit detection, like what you get hit by and shit like that.
Yeah.
Falling off levels and just bullshit, just random little bullshit that
random
happens.
Bullshit.
So it's like, okay, you guys remade the game. You could have like kind of like improved that quality of life kind of aspect. But it just seems like they just made the game beautiful and just kept all the gimmicks and glitches that the PS2 version had. Which,
Saint Rose did the same thing.
Right. Which really, I mean, for me, I'm not entering SpongeBob like I entered The Last of Us from like a critique standpoint. So for me,
but then you see the levels of Spyro and Crash, and they did their thing.
Right. Of course.
So I was thinking SpongeBob was going to be in the same vein.
Right, but it's THQ Nordic. I guess is just
they said let's just get her done.
Right, they just wanted but
wasn't it just a remaster?
Yeah, remaster.
It wasn't a remake.
Yeah, remaster.
So. Right, so
but you would still
but with
a little
me
bit
streaming SpongeBob, it made it a little more fun. Like even with those little bullshit that happens, it makes for good content. Like if I want to rage on some shit or if I want to just curse out the fucking robots and shit like that, like it's just fun. It's just plain old fun. Shit. It looks good. I like it so far.
PlayStation 2 game running on PS4 looking good, man. I can't.
Yeah.
Shit looks good to me. I watched you stream. I plan on picking that up too.
Well, that's like the Crash Bandicoot trilogy. They looked really good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, you never did the Crash again?
Not since that level.
Oh.
Shit, yeah, for real.
All right, man. Since we got our game of the week, which was SpongeBob, it's that time, man. Show what time it is, man.
Dun, dun. That's right. It's time for us to give away The Last of Us Part 2. Thank you for all those who contributed and commented and entered to win. As you can see, we have our beloved Lexx Bull sticker.
I was gonna say, if it wasn't obvious, this is about PSNBS, not Ellie. Okay, we covered her up.
But trust, it's on the plastic on the outside. So just we're hoping the winner will like nicely
and hang it,
take it, and kind of keep it because we are gonna sign the back. Which let me do that right now. So here we go. You ready? While you getting the winner, here we go. Congrats!
Look at this shit.
Thanks for your support.
I'm gonna zoom in on this part.
The resident. Oh shit! I forgot a T. Resident Steels.
Really
the resident.
Boom. There we go.
Okay.
There you go. Now you can sign it in the back. Lex isn't here, but we'll bring it to work for Lex to sign.
Lex is getting that app going so we can pick the winner.
Lex or Trav?
Trav. I'm sorry, I miss Lex so much. He abandoned us.
Yeah, he did. Again.
Oh shit! I'm happy this person won.
Who is it?
But I have no idea how to say his name. He's been in all our streams.
Oh yeah.
No way.
So.
Okay. Is it cheesecake?
No, sorry, not cheesecake. Since I said you can't say his name, you know exactly what it is.
Yep.
All right, so I'll get there when we get there. Yeah, man, I'm happy that we're giving this game away.
Hopefully they haven't played it
no
yet.
matter if you.
Because that was one thing I was curious about. Because sometimes
If you
people might
played-
just leave a comment.
Well, if
just
you're
to
a
leave
winner
comment.
and you have the game and you would like to bless another person with the game, let us know. And we'll go ahead and
we'll just randomly pick another person. Yeah, well, because we'll get in touch with y'all before we move.
Right, because we have to ship.
I'll announce the winner if you want.
All right, cool.
Oh shit! No, this is. Oh no, this is not what I
Screenshot
thought
that
it was.
and screenshot that, please. You know how to
This
do
shit,
it.
and this shit just locked on me because it's not your face. I guess.
I just want to screenshot it so we don't lose it.
All right. So the winner for The Last of Us 2. Physical coffee.
I don't
No, it's
remember
physical
seeing that
copy.
name.
Yo.
You tried.
I'm gonna try my best.
I just call him.
Damn. Oh, sorry. I got distracted.
Tehasvi or Tejasvi Sane or SJ? I think it's Sane.
All right,
I don't know.
Let me see.
I'll hold it up. I'll hold it up here. Yeah. Hopefully you can see that.
yeah.
You try. You can try.
Tejasvi Sajan.
Okay,
Yes, that sounds more like it.
That sounds more like it.
And I'm gonna say what he said. But this dude been hitting up some of my live streams. So I thought he was in y'all never seen this name?
Yeah, no, I have.
I don't remember
I thought it was
seeing that
Nulik
name.
though. I thought it was Nulik.
Oh, okay,
He's been in the streams too.
Yeah. So pretty happy that somebody that's been like
Engaging.
active.
Yeah. Active.
Like
Sometimes their names are different though for some reason. Like it'll pop up different on the screen than it is like on their
Right, on their
actual
channel.
page.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
So
true.
it might be someone that we've noticed.
Yeah, so and he's from I want to say India.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so. He told me where he's from. There's a lot of people that's been telling me where they're from, so I believe so.
Okay.
I know it's not in the U.S.
Okay.
So this getting sent international.
This is going. This
So
is going on
might
the
be.
boat.
So the thing that we didn't really want to have to do. So we're probably gonna have to go to UPS after this and see what the hell.
Let's see what. Yeah. It's all good. I mean, we're also gonna have Lexx sign this, so we're gonna bring this to Lexx.
Yeah.
We have him sign it.
Plus,
so
we got to
we'll
get in
have all
contact
four
with
of
him,
us.
get his information and stuff like that.
Should I read his comment?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Please.
So his comment said, "Yo, Trav, remember me? Was on the Last of Us live stream the other day. Love the new background, man. Y'all getting professional."
Yeah.
And then he said, "Edit. Damn, that shit back there really moves. Love it." He's talking about that.
about the stuff in the
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that he
That's cool.
that he won.
That's
Like
good.
I said, if you can't get packages or something you want to re-gift or give out,
Let us know, and then we'll repick,
Yeah.
and then we'll figure out how to work that in.
Right. We'll do something else. Like we'll figure something out.
Yeah, just comment under this video saying it's you that won, or you can follow us on IG.
Right, that's preferred.
psandbspod and DM us.
Yeah.
That'll be our better form of communication. But
Right,
again,
definitely.
congratulations on winning a
Yep.
copy of The Last of Us 2. Enjoy
Yeah,
it.
man.
Enjoy.
give
Let me
him a
get some
clap.
claps.
All right, man. Let's get into this BS, man. Time for it.
All right.
Orlando got some shit going on, man.
What we do?
Yes, it does.
The bars, they gone.
All the bars. Yep.
Freaking Florida.
Again.
Man.
It was like, we're open.
Because people act a fool, man. They don't know how to just be like, you know what?
Let me chill.
We've been locked down for a long time. Let me not ruin this.
Let's slowly.
Nah,
do
they're
it.
just like, oh, I'm getting fucked up. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
Oh,
we
man.
kind of thought, like, not everybody, but we kind of thought that being locked away for so long in quarantine, like, people would gradually, because I heard some
that's
people
me.
be like, I'm gonna slowly get back in that.
Slowly
Some
get back
people
into
were
it.
like, beach day, bottles, fucking.
Yeah.
on the
I haven't
beach, bomb,
gone to
Hanging out.
one restaurant and sat down. Well,
Nope.
no, I take that back.
Oh,
Sat at
yeah.
Beth's.
Yeah, we
Yeah, but we sat
but
outside. We
outside.
sat
But
outside.
I haven't like.
I've
gone,
been to one restaurant, Mother's Day, or my grandmother's birthday.
Yeah, okay, I remember that.
We went to a seafood
But that's more
joint.
valid.
But it wasn't packed. There wasn't a lot of people.
Yeah, 'cause they
Everyone,
only allow a
yeah.
certain
Well, let's say
amount.
I haven't gone clubbing or bar. Hopping.
Right, same.
Yeah, same. I just been drinking at home.
I don't even think I've drunk at all.
It's been sober
I
the
think
whole
my last
14.
drink was Hypnotic.
I think
For your birthday.
Oh my god! I think the only thing that kept me alive yesterday was all the Tito's I drank.
Oh my
You were
God.
painting and getting
He was
drunk.
Hell yeah, we were all drinking. Shit.
Y'all in there killing each other, man.
That's what's up.
I mean, what I should say? Do you guys see the bars reopening anytime soon? Or are we gonna wait another 3 months before we see a bar open?
It's probably gonna have to wait for these numbers to come down.
Yeah,
I mean,
if the numbers
what
are
was
still,
it like? Damn near 9,000 cases on Friday or some shit alone.
It's crazy.
You know, it's
unless we see numbers go down, I don't see the bars opening up.
But that ain't gonna happen unless people start chilling.
Right, which is why they're
now. Also, I saw something the other day that Houston, from one of their protests or some shit, one of their marches that they had with so many people.
Yeah.
Their numbers are skyrocketing. Texas's numbers is skyrocketing too. So it's like, people are gonna do what they want.
Yeah, I was gonna say people just gotta take in consideration their own health risk.
I was talking to a buddy yesterday, and he said we were talking, and we think it's gonna come down to they're just gonna say fuck it. It's just gonna be written up as like another form of flu,
right?
And then just do what you feel like you need to do to be
like
safe.
It's gonna be a normal thing. It's gonna be normalized.
It's gonna be normalized, eventually. So it's like,
I'm gonna have to step my face mask swag up.
There's nothing you can really.
Line it with my
socks. Gonna get it, you're gonna get it. Now, I've heard people that walk around with gallons of sanitizer and wear masks and gloves and they get it. So it's like it don't matter.
Yeah. Just roll the dice.
It's one of the one of those things where it's just like
even the people that's playing it safe get it. So
just what we're about to get into with Orlando with the whole NBA shit.
Yeah,
they started testing people last week.
Good transition.
The first day, got you. The first day, 16 players tested positive with 0 symptoms.
Right.
KD was positive the whole time.
COVID positive.
No. Yeah. That's what.
Well, you just said positive. Let's just keep it.
Okay, we're not talking. We're not talking Magic Johnson. Damn it.
Whoa.
KD. I'm just.
Whoa.
I guess we ain't getting no NBA sponsor. All right, that's out of here.
I'm just saying. Yeah, because they had KD on Lil Wayne's podcast, and he was like,
he's like, yeah, I had it.
Yeah. I didn't know I had it.
I didn't know I had it, but then I got tested and I had it. I'm okay.
Yeah, he's like, I'm good, man.
I'm good.
I'm ready to get back in the gym.
But that's crazy that the first day there's I think they said 300 and something members in the NBA, and the first day they tested a handful and 16 of them freaking had it, but they have 0 symptoms.
Right.
So, but then you're gonna put them in this bubble to play this game.
I mean, other sports is doing. I mean, soccer's
That's
already
outdoors.
True.
It's a little bit.
So you want street ball in the cage?
Yeah.
Yo, it should be in Rutgers.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rutgers. I was gonna say that. Yeah, Rutgers.
Let them play at Rutgers.
That's a little thug out there, man.
The Globetrotters gonna wipe everybody, and they play street
that was
ball.
That's something I heard too. Is that some of these sports are thinking about only playing in outdoor venues because at least there's some sort of ventilation.
Don't worry,
if
man.
Your
the mouse is gonna
open,
keep them safe.
Can't play that,
the mouse is gonna keep them safe.
The mouse can't keep Orlando safe. So I mean, how they gonna save
these outsiders?
They're special though. They're special.
These outsiders, they're gonna keep them safe.
So, quick question, y'all ready for NBA or y'all don't want NBA?
To be honest,
I need something to watch.
Hold on now. To be honest, when things were normal, I never really cared to watch.
Oh, okay.
It was a playoff only sport for me.
All right, because
it was boring.
Guy.
I'm football and hockey.
So you was one of those guys in high school that used to look at the basketball players like, y'all not even real athletes.
we big body over here.
It used to be. There's a lot of tension between football players and basketball players. They just don't talk about it.
No, well,
in them hallways, they get a little tension.
A lot of good basketball football players started off as basketball players. A lot of tight ends were basketball players, all-star basketball players. But
I'm just saying,
I played real sport.
And that's the argument in school. It's like y'all don't get hit like we do.
Right.
I played roller hockey. I played hockey in high school.
Oh, for real?
He went all the way.
Who the fuck has a hockey team in high school?
We did.
Like on
He's
ice?
outdoors.
No, on ice?
No, roller hockey.
Oh, roller. Okay, I get. Okay.
But no, they had ice hockey out here too.
In school?
Not in school.
Oh, I was about to say. Okay.
No, I went to.
I thought he was gonna say football. He said hockey.
I went to Pine Ridge High in Deltona, and when I was a sophomore, we started talking about getting a hockey league together. There was only 4 teams. It was us, Deltona High, Mainland, and DeLand. were the only 4 teams. We played each other
100 times.
Like 6 times, for like
Y'all
4 or
knew
5
each other's
times.
car and shit.
We would play 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2.
Wow.
And then the next season we went from 4 teams to 8 teams, and then my senior year there was like 16 teams, and we were going to actual like there was this arena over in Longwood where we used to have a professional roller hockey team called the Orlando Surge back then. We used to play some of our games in their practice arena.
Wow.
Like professional, sport court with the plexiglass, the boards, penalty boxes, benches.
How many people did you hurt?
How many people did you? How many broken bones?
Yeah, how many people did you send out?
I did put one person in the hospital. I did hurt some. I did hurt one person. But you know what's funny about that is he tried hitting me.
And he hurt himself. So it always goes.
Steele's big man.
Yeah.
He looked over him while he was on the floor. And
Yeah,
shit.
why you do that?
I was a big dude back then, but not this big, But I mean, I still have my roller hockey skates, and then a lot of people used to always say,
Challenger.
My first year I played goalie, of course, because that's what everyone says. Oh, you're big, you got to be the goalie, right? Like Goldberg from Mighty Ducks.
Hey, shout out.
I'm like, yeah, I did play goalie the first year, but then after that I played like forward defense, because I did get clocked at 94 miles an hour on a slap shot. Way back then, and I had a lot of people say like, I don't know how you're that nimble and agile on skates for being as big as you are. I mean, again,
So
I wasn't this big.
everything.
I wasn't this big.
You could do the twirls.
I could do 360s. I could jump over shit. I could skate backwards with my eyes closed. It was easy. Like,
have you ever been to the ice skating ring, like ever?
Yeah, a long.
You see those show offs that's always on the ice?
Yes.
Why y'all doing all that?
Not even on the ice, because I couldn't do the ice. My brother did. But like, go to the skating rink. And you have that one dude out there, like he got his own headset on.
He got his own professional blades.
Yes.
Instead of like, what is it, like 4 or 5?
The quads.
He got like just 2 and 2. He missing wheels. I'm like, what is this?
Originally 4. Some skates come with 3, but those are like the transition skates. Those are for like speed skating and stuff like that.
Oh,
he's taking your girl and bringing her around one time.
But no, me and my brother be out there, man. We'd be like gangster figure skaters out in that motherfucker.
Oh shit.
We'd be out there dancing.
All right, so Splash Mountain.
we be doing that shit.
The 80s music, man. Freaking, what is it? Stevie B, some Debbie Deb,
Debbie Deb. He love him some Debbie.
You're too young for that.
I know some.
Oh yeah, because of your moms.
Yeah, my mom listens to it around the house.
I remember he'll be playing video games. I hear the music in the background. I'm like, Biggs, what you know about that?
Yeah.
He's like, no, that's my mom playing that shit. I'm like, oh, okay, go ahead, mom. Go ahead, mom.
Yeah, man, Bronx, baby.
Hey, Splash Mountain, man. They doing it.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, they have to.
They retheming it, reskinning
that shit,
remastering it.
Yes.
To Princess and the Frog, man.
Good.
We in there. New Orleans is in there, man.
Yeah.
We here.
Anything New Orleans, I'm happy about.
First
I love
of all,
that place.
Princess and the Frog need a little bit more love, and second of all, some of these rides is just getting like old.
Yeah, it was
like,
for me. The funny thing is, I was talking to a coworker about it because we have shared interests in theme parks. So I was telling him like, hey, they're doing this to Splash Mountain, and the last time I rode Splash Mountain a year ago with my nephews and niece, it was like it just looked old. Like I could see the cobwebs.
Yeah,
like
it's like
old.
the Pirates of the Caribbean,
and
right?
Then he came back to me. He's like, hey man, do you know what that ride's based off of? I said, I have no clue. I have no clue.
Here we go. I was going to mention it, but go ahead.
Dun, dun, dun.
Go ahead.
He said it was based off of a movie that's pretty much like
banned.
It's like banned in all 50 states.
It's one of those that Disney
racial questionable.
Right. And I was like, no fucking way. So he told me the name of the movie. I'm not even going to say the name of the movie because I don't want to even give it that much clout.
Yeah.
But
you look into it?
I looked it. I Googled it.
I've actually watched it before.
I've never watched it. I just saw a scene and I read it. And I was like, that's enough.
I've watched it. After I watched it, I looked on YouTube for like one of those things that people have videos of like
reacting
of like of like lists of Disney movies from the old times that they've like deshelved.
They've vaulted.
Right, they vaulted
the special vault that never unlocks.
Because a lot of Disney cartoons used to be like for the times, like the World War shit was happening. They made a cartoon for it, very political. At the time, it made sense, but now it's kind of like just cringy.
What you got to remember is Walt Disney.
At fault.
Right. Walt Disney is from the military,
right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, oh shit, that's why.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Just nowadays, everyone's so sensitive. Everything hurts. You know,
Right.
They
I had
can't
no
look at
clue.
something and go, "Oh, that's funny."
But I had no clue.
Just leave it alone.
But my thing is, I'm glad that they're taking. It's like poetic justice in my eyes.
Yeah.
You know, because I had no clue.
Yeah.
Well,
it was something on. It was something.
But do you think this would have happened if what's going on
the
now?
BLM thing?
Oh hell
wasn't
no!
happening.
Hell no!
It
And that's why we needed light shedded on certain things like that. I think that's probably what's been in the making for them to reskin that thing. But this just kind of like
pushed it forward,
pushed the gas forward on that.
Yeah.
You know, because the way the art and everything they have is like, oh, okay,
It's outdated.
Right.
We gotta
That shit.
do something.
Right.
It's outdated.
Right. And they're slowly doing that to certain rides. I mean,
I've also heard about It's a Small World. I heard they add like a drop to it. They're adding
Really?
like 100-foot drop to It's a Small World. That's what I heard. I heard it on Twitter.
What?
I'm never going on that ride
one of
ever
those-
again.
I don't see.
I went on that
being
ride
possible.
once,
That
and I wanted to drown myself when I got on that ride.
moves at 0.2 miles an hour.
Exactly.
How the fuck is that going to be a
and
drop?
and the thing is on a loop. It's so small.
Oh,
No,
we don't-
I'm not doing
Thank
that.
God for stopping. I don't need that in my head all day.
The funny thing is, like I said, I took my nephews and nieces to Disney last year, and you know when you walk out of Peter Pan, it's right there. So they're like, "Oh, Uncle Trav, let's go to that ride."
Don't look at that.
And I said, "No, no, we can go on any ride you want, but that.
that one.
You know what? We'll go to Space Mountain and wait for 3 hours, but we're not going there."
Space Mountain.
So I deprived them of Little World.
shit.
I'm sorry.
Oh shit!
What else we got?
What other thing, man? Thank you to The Undertaker, man.
Yes,
He's officially retired.
one of the goats.
He is a GOAT, period.
Didn't he? Wasn't he the
loyal.
one who
He's
co-signed?
one of the goats.
Yeah, one of the
you can't
goats.
say he's the goat.
Who you would think is even close to? He's the only one that stayed loyal to one brand. Everybody else has at least jumped ship at least once. He's been loyal.
Not everyone.
Who?
The Rock didn't jump ship.
Oh, that is true.
Stone
Well, he
Cold-
jumped
Stone
ship
Cold
to the
didn't jump
movies.
ship?
He jumped ship to the
Now
movies.
you're adding shit.
jumped-
We're talking wrestling.
He's an actor now.
He's an actor
We're
now.
talking wrestling.
My wrestling knowledge is like beyond me because I was young when the shit
Right.
was big and popping.
Yeah.
But isn't Undertaker the one who like mainly co-signed the burial match?
Yes, he
he
is
is
the
the
one
one.
who
He's the one.
invented the
Right.
burial
And
match.
didn't him and Stone
the
Cold
Hell in a
have one?
Cell
match.
Him and Stone Cold had a burial, right? Or no?
Shit,
Yes.
probably. He
At
had
least two.
'Cause I remember watching one of them and I was like, "Yo, this
Him
is
and
fucking
I
insane."
think what him and
Hopping on the
Yokozuna
lift.
had the
He
most.
just had his last match was an actual burial match.
Oh wow.
It was at WrestleMania that just passed that nobody got to witness in real life. Sorry.
Oh, the one that had no
No
fans.
audience.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So but it was
Did
good.
he win?
Of
I'm
course.
still mad they gave him that one loss.
Yeah, but
They should have let him stay undefeated, man.
If it's staged, you might as well stage it undefeated.
Yeah, that's
For the
what
rest.
I'm saying.
Undefeated
Right.
record.
Let that be his thing.
Let him go out like that,
Yeah,
undefeated?
don't give him the one loss on WrestleMania.
right.
I mean, make it something that will never get touched again.
Right. He got 2 losses
know?
actually. So he gave
In
it up twice.
WrestleMania?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
He gave it to Brock Lesnar and he gave it to Roman Reigns.
See, man, they
Who are
should've
those
left that
people
shit.
now?
I know exactly who
that
those
shit.
guys are.
Yeah.
But like I said, I would have worn my Undertaker shirt today, but couldn't find it this morning, so I'll wear it next week. But
Yeah.
you know,
I was
thank
a fan.
you. That man's
I
like
was a fan.
60 years old now, or
He
50
looks
something.
60.
So he's been doing it.
He
need
looks
to chill.
bad.
Yeah, he needs to chill. He has a good documentary on the WWE Network called The Last
What
Ride.
was your favorite era of
Attitude.
Undertaker?
Attitude.
Attitude when he come in a motorcycle. And
Nah, look before that, when he was Dark Ministry, when he had the whole crew with him.
the whole crew walking
whole
down
crew
and all
come
that
out.
shit. Because
Viscera,
he's
Edge,
changed.
Christian, Gangrel, all of them.
He's changed. Wow, Gangrel.
Exactly. You
Vampire
remember
dude.
the Brood?
Hell yeah, son.
They come out in the
Come
flames.
out with the damn the
Cup of
the-
blood.
the cup, and then he drinks the cup and spits the blood everywhere.
Yeah, man. That whole
'cause he's
deal.
changed.
When he used to put people up, when he put Stone Cold up on the cross, man. Come on, man.
No, that's
Whoa.
when wrestling was
Whoa.
good.
That's when they used to go
That's
there.
what I'm saying. I
They used, to have,
religiously.
they used to have Playboy bunnies on the show.
Yep.
The Train, Godfather. I'm not even gonna go. If you know, you know.
You know, the Godfather. He come out with his train. Oh, yeah. You're right. Let's just keep moving.
All right, but yeah, man. Good shit, man.
They had some creative. What's that word I'm looking for? Not talent, but personas.
yeah,
personalities.
man. They had some influencers.
Influencers.
All right,
Jesus.
man. So that's pretty much it, man, for the BS.
Okay.
Let's get into some gaming, man.
Okay.
The guys want some gaming, so let's get them some gaming.
I was actually worried. I was like, do we have anything
We do,
gaming
man.
related this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. RP Mixer, man. They shut that boy down, man. Sorry. Well, I never went on it once.
Yeah,
Have you
I
guys?
never used it.
No.
Do you even know what Mixer
Skills
is?
didn't even know it was
I
a
didn't
thing.
even know what it was until you described
it's
it.
a
I'm
game
like,
streaming
I
service.
kind of remembered that.
He thought it was this.
Yeah.
He thought it was a
You
roadcaster.
want me to be honest? When y'all said mixer, I thought of fucking
like, we
kitchen
gotta send
they
it back?
made stand up mixer.
We gotta send this back. It's like Mixer's canceled. What are we gonna record on?
All right, so it's closed. I guess everybody's migrating back to Twitch or Facebook gaming. The end.
I'm not sure why. Like I haven't been following like people like Ninja and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know where the beef came with Twitch. I guess I don't know their thing. Like why
Just
they're-
competitive.
It's
Competitive.
money.
Just money.
Just money competitive.
So
trying
it's
to be.
always money.
I thought Twitch had like some ideals or whatever that Ninja didn't agree with. I thought that was the whole.
There's
falling
probably
out.
that too.
Yeah, it's
there's
a little
been
everything.
a lot of policy changing on all
That's what
platforms,
it is.
including even YouTube.
Because even YouTube, I've been hearing a lot of people
YouTube,
complain that it
yeah.
ain't the same as it used to be, so they're
Right.
looking for other platforms.
That's why,
Right.
yeah,
They're
that's
not
why
tr-
it's like
They're not
big.
trying to be for the creators anymore.
I guess when
Yeah.
we get like big like that, we're gonna have to start looking into
Yeah,
like
psandbspod.com,
who we really
baby.
wanna- yeah, who we really want to like settle in with because
Yeah,
I mean
man.
right as
Sign
of right
up
now we're just
now.
getting our content out, but I guess
Yeah.
when the time comes, we're gonna actually have to sit down and be like, what fits PSNBS the most? Is it Twitch? Is it YouTube? Is it this? I get it. I
Yeah.
understand. Right now, as like small content creators that we are, I guess I don't really see the big scope.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Eventually.
Yeah, once we get our toes wet
Yeah.
Yeah.
in that situation, we'll figure it out.
All right, man.
Oh, just make our own.
Speaking of some
Fuck
money, former Sony exec thinks games should cost more and be shorter.
I thought it was
It's vice versa too.
cost the same but be shorter, or if you want it
Yeah, it's
to
vice
be
versa.
the same
Vice
length,
versa.
then it'd be more.
Right.
Okay.
Right, vice versa. So either you want a short game for the same
But it's gonna
price,
be the same
or
price.
more money for a longer game.
Okay.
I agree. I honestly agree. They've been changing the cost of making games. Like speaking
Every
of
season.
Last of Us,
Every year.
Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead. You've heard the numbers, $multi-million to make this game, $multi-million, and that's literally been hurting the game industry. That's why you see a lot of game companies come and go because of that. Midway, the original THQ,
THQ, yep.
things of that nature. Because guess what? They're putting
Midway was good.
Exactly. They put
Yeah.
all their coins on the game, and they only selling them for the average price. And then if it doesn't sell well, then or if
over.
it sells okay, it's over. Like all these games have to break records for them to get a profit.
Because
Now,
it's an investment making
Of
a
course.
game, and it's like it's all a risk.
Time.
Like, they
It's
either
like- it's
gonna
like
buy it or
movies.
they
time
won't.
and money.
Making
Yeah.
movies,
Right.
You put a lot of money in one of these movies, and if it doesn't hit,
That's why Lexx.
But the thing with movies is I think movies last longer than video games because the movie can live in the theaters, then live on digital platforms, go to Netflix, go to VH1 movie like it,
with a game,
with-
it's kind of like it comes out and then maybe like PS Now or
the
whatever.
game is going to
Gamefly
clearance.
or something.
It's going to the clearance rack. That's about as far as
well,
it's
that's
gonna
like
go.
Death Stranding. How much money did it go into that?
I don't. Yeah, I don't
And it
know.
was already on sale last month.
That's what I'm saying.
We
So
need Lexx. We need Lexx for that.
damn.
We need Lex for the breakdown.
Where is Lex?
Actually,
it was a
speaking of
gajillion,
Lex,
bajillion for
Mexico.
$1,000,000,000.
Lex is in fucking
No, he's not in Mexico.
yeah.
Where,
he's
where
in
is he?
Punta Cana.
Panama Bay City.
Yeah, Lex is doing something, man.
But speaking
Lex
of-
is on his
speaking
own
of Lex-
podcast right now.
Yeah.
Shit. Don't
Yeah.
put that past him. Don't put that. But he's gonna come out and present it to us. They already gonna be 16 episodes in.
Yeah.
Yo, but
All right, y'all.
speaking of Lex, he's actually the one. Like I never thought about like gaming and stuff in this light, but Lex has opened my eyes to like when he likes a developer and he likes a project that they're doing.
Yeah.
he'll buy it strictly for the support of the developer.
Yeah, and that's what I'm in.
Not all the time that he's like, oh, I'm gonna buy it because I like love it or that I'm expecting a lot from it or whatever. It's like sometimes he'll buy a game and he'll be like, yeah, I want to support Devolver, so I'm gonna buy this game.
Right.
And
Doesn't
and
matter
ever
what
since-
it is.
Ever since I heard that he started doing that, I was doing the same thing. Like
Right.
with Modern Warfare, I was like, I'm giving Activision one more try. I bought it at full price with no problem because I want to support
Right.
Activision or like support those little just like
trust
if,
me, all these people that people get trashed. Like think about Activision shutting their door.
Right.
Y'all gonna riot if y'all don't get a Call of Duty anymore.
right. So you gotta just support. It's all about like support. You can
Someone
call the
will pick
game.
it up.
You can call the game trash after you buy it,
Someone
but it's
will pick
like
it up.
But who's gonna be able to give you that? It's just like sorry, it's not an Xbox. It's just like when Halo went to 343. Somebody picked it up, but it ain't been the same since.
Well, no, but someone will pick it up.
It's not gonna be the same.
They just like with what's the studio that made Costume Quest?
Oh yeah,
They just had the event.
Yeah.
And I told you, I said, yo, look out if they have a Costume Quest 3.
Yeah.
Because I will buy it.
Right.
Not because I think Costume Quest is the greatest game in the world, but because I enjoy playing 2 and I would love to support that small studio.
Yeah.
So I kind of think of it in that way now. So to answer the original topic, I wouldn't mind like if they gave me The Last of Us 2 and they said, you know what, this is $80.
I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with that because this is like, okay, it looks $80. You know what I'm saying? It feels $80. If a game is on that scope, on that large scope, like GTA, you give me GTA 6 for $80.
I'm cool,
it.
right?
You know,
but then you got the curveball like CD Projekt Red coming out with Cyberpunk 2077 for $50. That's not the average cost of a game, and that game
are they really?
Yes,
really? Why?
it's just been that price since the dawn of time.
Really? I don't know why that is.
They came out with the price before the game.
Something gotta happen. Something gotta be wrong.
I guess they feel like they know people are gonna buy it, and if it's cheaper, they're gonna get more.
Maybe expansions will drive the price up.
Of course, there's expansions coming. So,
all right, I got a question for y'all on this topic. Then, remember, I don't remember how far back, but one of our episodes we talked about game length versus quality versus how much you would pay and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you think
check out our episodes on Spotify?
Yeah. Do you think people might dive into that aspect more? Like, I'm okay with paying $80 for a game, but now I'm going to be a little bit more picky.
Oh yeah, it's going to be like high end. It's going to be like when you buy clothes and shoes.
Games that have longer shelf life now might have more value at $80,
right?
Than as good as Last of Us was or wasn't or whatever, or Uncharted's or God of War's, just single player campaign games like that. Yeah, at $80.
Right, with no other modes or anything.
I might be more prone to kind of
wait,
hit the brakes a little bit and wait for a clearance, because I mean $80 is a lot of money.
Yeah, it is. It's like
honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if PS5, the next gen, they up the price.
I mean,
again.
And I expect it, because every gen's gone up. I mean, we've gone from $30 a game. I mean, back when we were buying Nintendo games, they were $25, $30. And then now we're paying $65, $64 after tax and shit, unless you get digital, and it's $59.99.
CD protection.
So it's like, I may be a little bit more. I'm fine if I feel the game is worth it. I'll drop it. But I mean, in the last month and a half, I think collectively all of us have bought 20 fucking games. It seems like
since we started this pod,
$20 here, $20 here, $15 here, $8 here, $3 there, PS Now there. But it's like, and even though PS Now doesn't cost us, it's $10 a month. Right. You know, so you're still paying technically.
Right.
That shit gonna slow down.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. You think that you would slow down the pace because how we are now, it's like payday, we gonna get a game. Like it's kind of like that.
It seems like it's got to that
for $18. All right, let's
now some gamers are gonna
Spiral. Got it.
Some gamers going into the next gen is gonna be a little bit more like
selective.
Yeah, selective. Like okay, I'll get this for this week.
I'm already playing. To be honest, I'm already playing that game with like when I looked at all those PS5 games, I'm like, okay, which ones are gonna be day ones and which ones are gonna be later down the road. Yeah. You know, and I've already made like my top 3 must-haves. Everything else is like, okay, I'll get it later if I have to.
And I think it's going to work both ways, because if the game is $80, you're going to think about it. But then if the game is still $60 that we're paying now, but you know going into it, it's a shorter game. So like this one took us an average of 22 hours for you, 24 for me.
Yeah, and how I treat single players.
Did you see how long it took
probably
you?
20-something hours.
20-some hours. So if they came out with this game and it was only 15 hours, and would you pay? We're back on that pay. Would you pay $60 for a 15-hour game?
Right.
It's gonna make
but then the production too. I don't know what'll make it 80. Like, would it be production that makes it 80, even though it's shorter? You know, they kind of gotta like walk that line.
It's gonna cost more for them to make the game.
Right. No, but I'm saying like, if you justify a 15-hour game being 80, is it because of the production quality? Like this game, like it looked great and stuff. Will they just use that as the?
Have you guys ever played The Order 1886?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was like a short ass game.
Very short.
But it looked nuts. Like it was next level at its time.
It's like Heavenly Sword. When Heavenly Sword dropped,
would you pay 80 for that?
I never played the whole thing, but like for Heavenly Sword, which I've mentioned was a launch title for the PS4.
Yeah,
I beat it in 4.5 hours.
PS3, right, or 4? Launch title.
Oh, it was 3. Yeah. I think it was 3. I beat that in 4.5, 5 hours.
Damn it, man.
Great story. I mean, amazing story. I wish they would have did more. Graphics were good for its time. You know, the way they introduced the 6-axis controller.
Yeah.
You know, 4-axis I think was PS3. It was great. I don't think at the time I would have spent $60. Well, I would have because I didn't know.
Right.
But if I would have known it was only a 5-hour, 6-hour game tops, depending on how you play it, I'm not paying $60 for that.
So for an 11-hour game that looks and feels like The Last of Us 2, would you mark it at 80 or 60? Like it looks like this game, but it's like 11-hour story.
I mean, I paid 60 and got 22 hours out of it.
Right.
So I mean, if I would have paid 60 for this game and it only have been a 10 or 11-hour game, I would have been mad.
Yeah.
So okay, so you would even want it less than 60. That's what you're saying?
If I known it was 10 or 11-hour game,
If you knew.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
It all depends on the developer and if you co-sign them, and it all depends on their history. You know.
Yeah, because with you saying that, knowing that it's Naughty Dog,
Yeah.
Yeah.
with what you said earlier,
It's gonna
I'd probably do it just because I love Naughty Dog.
I feel like
you know?
that's
but
what I'm
at
saying. I
the same
feel like
time,
it's
I'm
gonna
gonna pump the brakes.
They should get to the level of this is a Lamborghini kind of developer and this is a Honda Civic kind of developer, and that's it. Naughty Dog.
Lately with him with the car,
I don't know.
someone said the other thing. Lamborghinis doesn't have curves.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
one of the comments.
Yeah. He said
what do
the
you mean?
It's
PS5
like, wait a
looked like a
minute.
Lambo.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like general sense,
Luxury.
luxury.
Yeah,
That's what I
luxury
mean.
versus
yeah.
Got you. Yeah,
Versus
a lot
the
of
base.
a lot of people do
Which-
look up like game time before they buy a game because it means a lot to certain people.
I actually did for this game because I wanted to know if I could beat it in time for the
Yeah.
spoiler
The
cast.
only time I really look at game completion rate is with JRPGs because I know they're long as shit. So I
Yeah.
want to know, like, is this a commitment that I want to do? But I know for
I think
regular
that's
games
why
are like
I've-
30 average,
I think
25
I think that's a
average.
big reason why I've been scared to jump back into Persona because you keep saying 110 hours.
It's
and
a commitment.
And
Right.
I haven't even completed the first castle yet. So I mean, it's
It's like
oh,
playing
shit.
Persona is like playing
like-
24 episode anime in a game. It's like that. It's kind of just like that.
That's
different,
crazy.
different arcs and shit like
I
that.
can't even remember what the fuck happened in the beginning and by the end of that shit. Because there was parts in this game that I'm like, damn, I forgot that happened.
Right, right.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, the game's only 20-some hours, but there was points that I was looking back at it before this podcast. I was like, oh shit, I do remember that shit. You know, so I mean, we'll get there when we get there. I kind of agree with what that former Sony exec says. You know, things have to change. You know, on both sides. You know. They got to respect the customers, and also we got to
the
respect
customers
the
got to
developers.
respect them. Yeah,
Yeah, it
'Cause
got to
it's
be.
like,
It has to
we can't
both
say-
work way.
If we just sit and say we're not going to buy games unless they're cheap and affordable,
Right.
well, then you're only going to get games from certain people.
Right. We're only gonna get Tetris. All right. Cool.
Yeah, and you're not gonna get like the big boys. You're not gonna get quality gaming.
Right.
And,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. They're
'cause you
just
don't
going
want
to
to
throw
cough
shit
up
out.
the
Yeah,
coin.
they're just going to throw
Yeah,
shit
it's
out.
gonna go back to
Like, all right,
Pong.
I'll give it to you
All
for
right,
$40,
cool.
but you're going to pay this. This is what you're playing now.
PS5 Rocket League.
You
That's
know.
what they're gonna be.
Oh my god,
It's over.
Rocket
All right,
VR.
man. Speaking of that, man, The Last of Us Part 2 became the fastest-selling PS4 exclusive ever with 4 million copies sold at launch.
That doesn't even sound like there's any competition around that.
Yeah,
Like
it is.
what? Like I wonder what's the second. 1
Lord
million.
knows. Lord fucking
It just
knows.
sounds like that number
didn't look it
blows
up?
everything else out the
Hell
water.
no.
No, I'll look
It's
it up.
here in front.
for Lex's sake, we got to have some stats.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Let's see.
if Lexx was here, he'd be like, yeah, so Uncharted had
He would've just-
1.3 million, but that was only domestic.
Yeah. That's not even counting international sales.
It's not even close.
It's not even close, guys. It's not even close. This game blew everybody
That's a-
else out of the water.
That's a
It's not
crazy
even
ass
close.
stat. That's a crazy
It
ass
is.
stat.
No, it is. It is. And I know it was.
Wait a minute.
got it?
Uncharted?
That's not exclusive.
It has to be PS4 exclusive.
Yeah, I put PS4/Sony exclusive.
Okay.
Oh, don't put PS4. I think. Well, I guess.
No, I just put the fastest selling PlayStation exclusive,
And what came up?
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, but that's not exclusive.
That's not exclusive. Oh, no. So it'd be Uncharted 4, Thief's End
Deep
is
Set,
2,
right.
so it says yes.
So that's the difference.
2
4
million?
and 2
So
million.
it doubled.
So it
no,
doubled.
no. That was second place. Behind.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know where Lexx goes to look at this, so I'm
Well, the thing is,
trying my
when it
best
comes
here,
to with these stats, when it comes to the stats, most of the developers only show their stats off when they're good.
True.
So you never see the bad stats because they have all the numbers. So that's the one thing. And Lexx said that on the podcast. You pretty much got to go to the dark web and talk to a guy.
Oh, that's your alley. That's where you come in, Trav. You
Right.
go
I shoulda
beat up
did
the
it.
people on the dark
Fuck.
web.
Fuck, I should have did it, man. Shout out to all you guys on Reddit, man. Be in here.
Come on, Reddit. All right, so Uncharted 4 is the next,
I would
that's what I'm
assume.
going with.
I'd assume Uncharted is that.
but we don't know the stat exactly. We don't know the number. Sales.
No.
Don't worry. When Lexx comes back, he'll come back
Yeah.
with all the stats. We'll hold it off. To be continued. Speaking of last thing on Last of Us, The Last of Us Part 2 DLC expandalones. Is that how we wanted to?
Expand loans. Yep.
Expand alone.
Isn't happening, guys.
Sheesh.
Are you guys sad, mad, or happy?
I don't know.
Did you even care about the one for the first one? What was it called?
Left behind.
Left Behind. Did you even play it?
I played it.
You played it?
Played
You
it?
beat it?
Yeah, of course.
Was it good? I mean, did it
I mean, it was good.
add on to the original game, or
It just gave you a little bit more.
just gave you some more
Just gave you more. I don't know if it
appetizing?
directly. It's the same thing like the one for Uncharted.
Yeah, I never
the
played
kids.
it. Yeah.
It was good. It just gave you a little bit more of an Uncharted feeling game, but
Backstory
I
kind
don't
of-
think it really added to
It's
the.
not necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't
I
necessary.
hope Spider-Man Miles Morales doesn't have that same taste.
Well, I thought that wasn't.
It's a standalone.
It's an expand alone.
Yeah, like I didn't think it was like connecting to the stories at all. So it wouldn't.
Oh, to Spider-Man, you're saying?
Yeah, see, the one for Uncharted, I don't remember if they said it was a.
It's all in the same universe. That's all. That's the basis of all of them, pretty much.
But like you're
Yeah,
saying,
but
like
this
a
one they're
direct
saying it's not
continuation?
direct continue. Yeah,
Okay.
the one for Uncharted they made it seem like, oh, this will help do some stuff. But
yeah, I
don't
think
it really
Spider-Man
did.
Miles Morales is going to be like a 1.5. It's not going to be a sequel, but
This
it's a
may
1.5.
be just like whatever Miles is doing while Peter's doing whatever in the second one.
Right.
I think
Right.
I think this might
Because
be.
he seems even older too.
Yeah.
doesn't even
he
seem-
look older.
Yeah.
Probably because
Yeah.
the haircut.
Yeah, he got a
the Trav
haircut. Yeah, and then like chicks is on him now.
He got
So
Trav.
you know,
Chicks are on 'em.
chicks is on him heavy. So it's like, all right, cool. Hey, that's pretty much it, man. Anybody else got anything to bring to the table?
No, I'm
Any
still-
news
I'm still
break?
low-key
Hey,
looking
Crash
for this.
Bandicoot, the new one, 100+ levels. I did mention it earlier.
Holy shit.
Do y'all
Right.
believe that?
We ain't going past 15
that's
if it's
insane.
like the fucking
100
bridge
plus
one.
levels?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's like the one. That's like the game that Lex mentioned. I think it was last week. One of those indie games. He was
That's
talking
just a-
about
that's just a
300
JRPG.
bosses.
That shit's a
What?
JRPG.
See, now this
God
one's
damn.
saying Gran Turismo. So yeah, Lex is gonna have to just do some work and figure that out. For
Yeah,
us,
he
but
got a couple weeks to figure
if
it
I had to
out.
sit here and pick, it'd be either like Gran Turismo 2 or Uncharted.
Yeah.
Would have to be up there with 2.
With the
but
sales.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure
It's
it
funny.
wasn't
It's
anywhere
funny.
near.
Like the Sony stands, they come after people so fast and so swift. Like I said,
Stands?
The stands, the
You know-
fans, the
fans.
Stands.
Yes.
STANS.
Yes, from that Eminem songs.
Yeah, see,
Stand.
that's a new. That's new to me.
new
I've
lingo.
never heard people call people stands.
You never?
No,
Well,
it's like a new.
they-
It's
it's
mostly
fairly new.
so
thing.
it's like when we say Karens.
yes.
Oh,
Okay.
Karen.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. It's in the
Okay.
same vein.
It's the same. Okay, so is that a good thing or not a good thing?
It's a good. It's,
Stand
stands
is
are
just
good.
like- stands are
They
just
ride
like
and die.
ride hard,
They
like-
ride.
Okay.
They gonna ride and they gonna
So I'm
die.
a PlayStation stand.
Yes,
Period.
exactly.
Yes, you are.
All right, then that's a good thing.
Exactly.
Just
so-
don't jump
yeah.
off a bridge. So the funny thing is, they
Jump
put
off a
somebody put the
Some
stat
people
up.
think that's fun.
So, okay,
Shit.
somebody put the stat up for Last of Us, and they put it up against Nintendo's games.
Oh, God.
But they put the Nintendo's numbers are nuts. They're like 20 mil,
No,
15
no
mil.
shit.
But it was like the lifetime of the games. Like they put it up like Super Mario on
On
NES.
64, yeah.
Oh,
So of course
Obviously.
the stands came in there and like, how are you gonna compare one day numbers to a lifetime numbers?
right.
Get them out of here!
yeah,
Like they was
yeah.
coming in there killing them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was pretty funny, man. But with that being said, man, we got special news today, huh?
Yeah, I got a little bit. I'll run the shit and everything, but I do want to mention real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if you guys, have anything for, but I wanted to bring in the stream schedule at least for me.
Oh yes, yes.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
What I'm starting to do.
Oh yeah, let's shout that out.
By the time
Yeah.
you're watching this video, it should release Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So at the time you're watching this video tonight,
Mm-hmm.
at about 7 or 8, I will be starting my first episode of streaming Persona 4 Golden.
Okay.
I'm doing it straight through. I'm gonna try and stream every day from today on.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be around the same time, late night, maybe 8 o'clock, whatever. And just if you want, come through, come hang. It's a lot of decision making in Persona, so I want to use you guys to, I want to get your input on, hey, who should I hang out with today? What should I say here? This and that. So if you feel any bit curious of checking out Persona 4, if you love it, if you've never played it, you come experience it with me, and it'll be a lot of fun. So just check me out later on tonight.
It's gonna be 100 episodes of that.
Probably.
Yeah.
We've already discussed it. He's gonna see his birthday. He's still gonna be streaming it.
So if you get since I'll be doing it every day, obviously these guys want to stream too. So if you see 2 streams in one day, just don't be alarmed. Don't be overwhelmed. You know, we're just all trying to get each of our individual games.
Yeah, we're trying to interact with y'all, man. We're trying to see what y'all like. Test the waters.
I plan on doing Horizon Zero Dawn. Same thing from the beginning. Whole playthrough all the way through, day 1, day 2, day 3, whatever, however we set it up. I can do it anytime. I think it's good that we have different times. Like, he's the night guy.
Yeah,
I get home before both of y'all for a couple of hours, so that's so easy for me to stream because I could do it every day too. So
really, you could do like 1 o'clock to.
Like 2 to 4,
like
type
2 to
thing.
4, and then I
you
can
do
rock
like 4 to 6.
Oh shit!
Or something like that, and then
So
he has the night 7 and whenever he goes to sleep.
And Lexx will never stream a day in his life.
And Lexx will never stream.
Late night Lexx. Wait on it, baby. I'm telling you, that's gonna be like a pay-per-view when it comes out. Pay-per-view. So get that $9.99 ready.
When we do the Patreon, it'll be Lexx streams. Shirt off.
Oh my god!
I thought it was OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's OnlyFans.
That'll be his loop. He don't want to have OnlyFans, so that'll be his loop. Remember he talking about everybody got a loop? That's his loop.
That's his loop.
He'll do his shirt off streams and all that. Yeah.
He's gonna sit there just like,
with the
right,
AC off.
So got my controller here. Mike, yeah, you ready? You good? Okay, we're good. I did my test. Got my drink. All right, fuck it.
Yeah.
All right, he got to do a couple little flexes.
He gonna get up and do a couple push-ups.
He's gonna do the
He gonna get ready for a fight. Holy shit! But I plan on streaming. You said you're gonna do.
I'll probably start Tuesday as well and just do. I'll do the afternoon.
I guess let's try that. Let's try that out. So Tuesday I'll start as well.
So from what it sounds like, we're streaming every day.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna try to stream every day just to give it a try until you guys tell us to cut it out.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and do Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. So if I get on Crash and I can't get past that damn bridge,
we switching to Spyro.
I'm switching to Spyro. So or Hunt Down. Hunt Down's another headache too.
I may not do it every day.
Yeah, same here. I think I might do every other day.
I can't sit unless it's like Last of Us or Uncharted. I can knock those out in a couple of days. Yeah. But
I need some breathing.
Man. I need to change it up. Yeah. So I might do it Tuesday. I might do it Wednesday. Might do it Thursday. But this is why you guys need to follow the Instagram page. So when we post it,
because when things like this happen, boom, it's gonna get posted up. It's gonna be ready, locked in. Yeah. You guys are gonna know these things. So make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start, revving those things up. And also leave in the comment what kind of games you want us. If we haven't mentioned a game that we haven't streamed, I personally like to stream games that are not the popular game. You're not gonna probably see me on Call of Duty streaming or Fortnite. Yeah, you're gonna try to see this guy.
Yeah, because you guys probably already have a favorite streamer that plays that. We don't want to oversaturate it.
Right, this guy, you're gonna get that JRPG. Yep. Lexx.
I want Lexx horror. I want Lexx doing horror. Damn it.
Yeah, like I'll do like Resident Evil 6.
Yo, don't break it. We haven't paid it off yet.
Are we gonna do a spoiler cast for Resident Evil 6?
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
I never played Resident Evil 6.
Let's play it together.
So.
Oh my!
It's co-op.
It is co-op.
That's the co-op one.
Yeah, it is co-op.
Because I know 5 that came out with the co-op shit.
6 is so good, man.
Oh my god! Trav, stop saying
that. Are
that.
you being sarcastic?
Yes.
No,
he's not.
I love that game.
I think that game is on.
It's on sale.
I think it's on PS Now.
It might be.
If it's on PS Now, I'll play it with you.
All right, cool.
Oh good luck,
telling
guys.
you.
Everybody who's gonna watch that, good luck to you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We need breaks in days because if it's that bad, I mean, I'll give it a shot.
And we need to stream together, so we got to figure out like a way to like whatever games are co-op. Yeah. Like just leave in the comments below, man.
Yeah. And to answer a lot of you guys' questions, ever since we brought up that like we stream, a big question is where do you stream? Is it Twitch? The answer is on the YouTube channel. We stream on here.
Now.
We have not ventured out yet into the Twitch world and all that. Right. So
I mean, I do have a Twitch account, but
we do have a Twitch PSNBS Twitch page. Right. we'll probably leave it in the thing. And if we get the numbers up over there, then we'll,
Right.
multi-stream.
We could transition, but for now, you guys are here. So what you do is you hit the bell, and it'll let you know whenever we're starting to stream.
Yeah,
so
send
just
some,
hit the bell,
send some money to the
subscribe.
PayPal, and we'll get some equipment, and we'll be able to
Jesus.
multi-stream to everything.
Trav asking for money.
Cash App.
Fund me out.
Cash App, $, Trav, 187. No, I'm joking. That's not my cash. That's not my Cash App.
Shit.
So don't send money to there.
Yeah.
That might be some dude in Compton.
Wow.
Damn. Well, all right.
All right, man. Let's get to the news.
Let's go.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
live from
Lexx ain't
psandbspod Studios.
It's not as fun.
We got OVO Biggs
Not as fun with Lexx.
and the resident
That's right, but I'm
Steels.
here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Big Steely News
Oh, my God.
on Channel 3.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Biggie Steels or Steely Biggs?
I like Steely Biggs.
Steely Biggs.
News?
Steely Biggs.
Yeah.
Steely Biggs.
We'll go Steely Biggs.
On Channel 3.
On Channel 3.
Channel 3.
I got a couple of update news. Not much for game releases. I know Trav was looking earlier, but I got a couple of DLC patch news.
Patch 'em up.
Starting up with the Division 2 Warlords of New York Season 2. See,
Ooh.
I didn't know. I know the Warlords of New York was an expansion, but I didn't know this in itself was gonna have seasons as well, which is
Everything is
fucking
having
insane.
seasons now.
That's how
Everything's
Destiny
a
does it.
fucking battle pass.
They have an expansion and then like 3 DLCs
That's-
off that expansion.
That's crazy.
That's how they do
So,
it now.
This week, Season 2, Keener's legacy of the Division 2 Warlords of New York begins. The Division tracks down a new rogue agent, Cell, determined to pick up where Keener left off, take down these all-new targets, participate in new leagues, global events, and more. And, of course, earn all new gear, weapons, and a new skill variant. Wow. So even, Lexx, I'm sorry that all your hard work has gone to shit, because even though Keener is down, you got a fucking prodigy up and running trying to finish what he started. So that's great. For all you guys who thought you hunted Keener down, guess what? He's far from done. Anyway, we got Smite. Smite crossover
I
with.
like Smite.
Do you know what it's crossing over with?
The last
WWE.
Airbender.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm the one that posted that shit.
Yeah.
Yep, the Battle Pass. The Last Airbender Battle Pass arrives in July 2020, featuring the new Aang, Merlin, Korra, Scotty, and
They're just skins.
and Zuko Susanoo skins.
Susanoo skins. Yeah.
This Battle Pass is full of content based on the beloved animated series, Last Airbender. So that's Smite. We also have Minecraft Nether update. Welcome to the Nether. Stronger materials, scarier biomes, and snoutier mobs bring the heat to an already fiery dimension. All you Minecraft creators and fanatics can enjoy the Nether update. Next, we have Trav's favorite game of all time, Doom Eternal.
Yes, sir.
Update 2. Duke it out on fresh turf with the next major update to Doom Eternal, available now. On top of a host of improvements, bug fixes, and new content for Doom Eternal's in-game events, Update 2 brings a whole new arena for Battle Mode. That's multiplayer, right? Battle Mode?
Say that again. Battle mode, yes.
Is
yes.
it multiplayer? Okay.
Yep.
Next, we have Borderlands 3, Bounty of Blood.
Yeah.
The latest Borderlands 3 campaign DLC is out now. Grab your 6-shooter or whatever fancy guns your Vault Hunter carries and go put those damn Devil Riders in the ground.
I'm picking that up today.
Good. Steels is already getting this started. That's what's up. If you love Borderlands 3, go check out the Bounty of Blood
I might stream that today.
We also have Ark Summer Bash 2020. For all you guys that play the Ark survival game, I've tried it. It's fucking insane, to be honest.
I tried it. I couldn't get off the beach.
Right. I couldn't get off the beach in my underwear. I couldn't do it. Break out your shades and catch some sun rays in Ark's Summer Bash. Celebrate from June 25th to July 14th with over 15 new beach cosmetics, including aquatic chibis, summer-colored creatures, Hawaiian shirts, a water gun, boosted rates, emotes, and more. Water gun in Ark Survival Evolved.
Trying to get me to play that game, and I'm just like, yeah.
It's like one of those, like, you start with nothing, and you gotta kind of like
MMO.
You kind of
For
gotta
life.
like get twigs and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I have for update news.
I just keep hearing people. I spent so much time.
Yeah, there's
building
only
this
one
and
big game
getting these dinosaurs or some
that comes
shit,
out.
and then I come back and people killed everything and burnt my village down. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, but I can't. If I spend that much time doing all that shit, and someone can just come and do that.
Right.
You probably gonna tell him send the Addy.
I'm done.
You're gonna find the PO box.
Yeah, I'm coming straight for you. Simple as that.
He gonna ruin that guy's life.
Yeah.
Damn.
But you want to name the game that's coming out?
Oh yeah, sure.
Just that one that's in the top.
Marvel's Iron Man VR PS4 shooter coming
Cool.
out July 3rd, 2020.
Yep, and it's
I-
self-explanatory, I guess.
Do I do it or no?
No, I think it's been getting. It looks good.
It
Okay.
looked decent.
Just want to make
The
sure.
gameplay I've seen of it looks like it's
Okay.
a VR game.
Yeah,
it's not
a
going to be too
VR
crazy.
game.
All right. Fair enough. Fair
It's
enough.
a VR game, but it's
Your hands
put you in
look
Iron
like
Man.
Iron Man's hands.
You get to shoot shit down.
Shoot things and yeah.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
VR is like one of those games that it doesn't have to look pretty. It just has to be fun.
Right. It just got to
Yeah.
interact with you. Like
Like that Cyber Beat game.
Yeah.
I could play that for like 5 hours.
The most important
I
thing
love
with
that
VR is to make sure the fucking motion is good.
Oh,
Right.
Beat
It's
Saber.
like-
Beat
Beat
Saber.
Saber, is that what it's
Saber.
called?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Beat Saber.
Yeah, when you have the little like
Yeah.
swords and you
Swords,
just knock the
just
boxes
knock the
off.
boxes. Yeah,
That shit's lit.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, but yeah, that's,
that's
it
it.
for
That's
Steely
it.
Biggs news. This, do you have?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay. Hey.
Here, man.
Let's
Hey,
go.
wanna make
It's been
sure.
requested.
Yeah.
Has
People. So yeah,
Yeah. someone
someone posted that they love it because of that. It's fresh. It's refreshing. It adds a different spice.
So I need the can
The
opener
can
sound.
That's brisk, baby.
Remember those commercials?
Hell
Yeah.
The snowman, the melting snowman going to the convenience store.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, hold on.
Sprockets.
That's on my eye. All right.
Cry on
So,
this one.
you know what shaves my sprockets? Warranties.
Warranties.
Yeah, I knew this would be like, huh? I'm not talking about warranties on like cars and shit. Like warranties on like appliances /
Okay.
electronics.
Yeah.
Even
warranties or
homes.
manufacturing warranties?
It don't matter.
Okay, warranties in general.
Just in general. This just came up because I just recently had a situation involving warranty that I think is hilarious, and then one last year that I don't think is hilarious, and I almost
shit.
went fucking Hulk on these mother.
Oh, shit. Shit. Do I
Dolphin it.
He's about to go on a rant.
So real quick, last year around this time, in the heat of it, my AC breaks.
Oh.
That's
Of
when it
course.
always breaks for people.
It's all yeah.
At my mom's
It's
house,
never in the winter.
midsummer.
It's always midsummer when it's 109 fucking degrees
It had
out.
to be
Conspiracy?
fixed that day.
You know,
Conspiracy?
Probably.
I guess.
Them AC guys is going around at
So-
night,
Yeah.
fucking
So-
shit up and leaving a card in the mailbox.
wow.
That's fucked
So
up.
I've been living in my house for almost 8 years now, and for the entire time I've owned the house, I was paying for a home warranty. It was like $46 a month or some shit like
Walmart.
that. No, they covered supposedly everything in the house.
Okay.
Didn't matter what it was. It didn't have to be specific brand or bought by them. It's just if it broke,
They got
they
you.
would cover it.
Yeah.
I
So
just
tube socks and
depending-
everything.
Depending on, well, no, it's gotta be like electronics and shit like that. But
So microwave.
depending,
shit like that?
microwave,
All right.
dishwasher, this and that.
Appliance.
So the only thing is there's a deductible you pay if they come out.
Yeah,
and,
whatever-
and it's a quick fix. Then I just pay whatever they charge for the service charge.
Yeah.
But if it's not a quick fix and they warranty it, I pay $100.
Right.
Got you.
That's better than
Forking out.
$4,000 for
Right.
an AC unit.
Right.
So AC unit goes out. I call them up. Blah blah blah. They send someone out. The guy comes and he's like, so that air handler out back is mad old. The house was built in 06. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Still pretty new.
That AC unit was 16 years old.
Okay.
So they put in used units in this housing complex.
When it first
that I
got
moved.
built,
When it first got
it was
built, they
already
were
old.
using
Wow.
used refurbished shit that they would probably just
You paid HOA over
they
here?
would put, yeah.
I'll be stone cold stunner somebody.
So I called them, blah blah blah, and the guy goes, "Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. I dealt with these guys so much. Because when you call the warranty, you make a claim, and then they call a company,
right,
they,
and verify it.
And then the company calls me. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
The guy's like, I've dealt with these people before. I can tell you right now that they're gonna deny this. I'm like, for what?
Yeah.
And he opened up the box. He's like, the coils aren't clean. I'm like, this motherfucker's 17 years old. Before I bought the house.
Could I clean it real quick?
But this house.
Hey, you take a picture?
This house is built in 06. So I mean, it's already old. Plus, that's something they don't tell you.
Right.
They don't tell you ahead of time. It's like, because I've said numerous times, like, if anything happens and you need to replace anything, it don't matter. We got it covered. All you pay is $100. And even with this situation, I'm like, yo, this is what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Are you sure this is how it works? And yeah, this is exactly how it works. If we show up and this needs to be replaced, $100, we do it. But then, sure enough, the guy takes the pictures that he needs to take, click, 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 sends it to them, blah, blah, blah. We wait 10 minutes, boom, denied.
Wow, that instant?
Really?
Yeah.
So why couldn't you just clean it real quick? I said, hey, buddy, let me clean this real quick.
Because the guy he has to do it. He already took the pictures.
Hey, buddy, hey, man, I got you. I'll shoot you $100.
I wonder if they approved some shit in 10 minutes. They took mad quick to fucking deny.
No, approving shit.
They sold out pictures.
They gonna send an adjuster out and shit.
So that was a whole thing. I don't want to get into that because there's a lot more behind that story.
Yeah.
This weekend,
the case is still open.
We painted my house.
Yeah.
Right. So I went to Lowe's and I bought some paint. I bought their top dollar paint. Yeah. It's a paint and primer.
Oh, okay. So all in one.
2-in-1.
Yeah.
Says on the freaking thing.
Yeah.
Guaranteed one coat coverage. Or one coat coverage guaranteed. Mm-hmm. And then they have it in big things, guarantee this, guarantee that, whatever, one coat, blah, blah, blah. Well, our kitchen took 2 coats. The cabinets took 2 coats. And then I wasn't trying to get anything because I'm like, hey, it is what it is. I don't care. But just for shits and giggles, when I went to Lowe's to get the rest of the paint for the rest of the house on Friday, I'm like, so that whole one coat guarantee thing, how does that work? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Because he goes, oh, one coat, da, 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 da. He started saying shit. I'm like, because I did my kitchen and it took 2 coats. And that's why I'm buying all this paint is because I'm almost certain it's going to take 2 coats. You know what he says? Oh, well, it's only guaranteed 1 coat if you prime it first.
What? It said it on the...
And I'm like, but this is a primer paint. And it says only 1 coat. So if I have to prime it first, that's still technically 2 coats. He goes, yeah, but they don't validate their product unless it's going on a freshly primed wall because then it'll seal it right and the paint will take better, this and that. And I'm like, but it doesn't say any of that. It doesn't tell you to do that. They don't tell you to do that.
Right.
So I'm like, whether I'm buying extra gallons of regular paint and putting 2 coats of the same paint on,
the same shit,
or I'm buying primer itself and then just using the paint 1 coat, I'm still putting on 2 coats.
That's fucking insane.
The guy goes, yeah, that's their policy.
And then this was just like, because there's some guy that works at Lowe's is just like, yeah, so I guess that's how it is. Like sometimes they don't even like know exactly.
Right.
No,
I guess that's just
how
shit is.
You didn't even bother.
No, I didn't, because it's like, listen,
it's not that deep. You're just curious.
Regardless, I'm putting 2 coats, whether I'm priming it or not,
or with right.
But it's like, then why
put that up there?
What's the point of having primer paint?
It's false marketing.
If you got a primer anyway,
don't worry. All the painters are going to be in the comments.
I don't care.
It looks good seeing that guarantee all in one.
I
it
don't
looks
give a
good.
shit.
You should have bought the paint with the beer on it.
Yeah. Isn't it called? I don't know what it's called.
Fucking no.
Bear.
No, this was what was it Sherwin-Williams? Yeah, this was Sherwin-Williams paint.
Oh, you fell for it.
But it's it was Sherwin-Williams, but it's their
top of the line.
It was their top of the line that they sold. Lowe's. Yeah. This is like $46 a fucking gallon.
Wow.
Sheesh.
What?
And we went through 5 gallons. We spent like $300 to paint the house. So, but that was cheaper than doing the floors right now. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
You said 46.
He just told you how much he paid.
Yeah, it was like $300. Well, that's with accessories as well.
And then he had physical labor.
Because 46 times 6, 276. So then plus all the extra shit. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just think it's funny that they have all these warranties. And that's why I don't get warranties on shit. They're like, oh, get a warranty for this, warranty for that. And it's like, nah, because that shit don't work.
Yeah, I only did it for like my AirPod Pros. I did a warranty just in case because I know them shits is finicky. I never do that guarantee on the physical games. I never do that.
No,
shit.
I never do either.
Whatever.
Yeah, and GameStop,
Yeah.
you want to scratch?
Extra $350.
Get the fuck.
All you gotta do is just bring the game in. We'll give you a new one.
Yeah, fuck that. I did do the warranty on
I've
my
done
Joy-Cons
headphones.
for my Switch because them bitches be fucking uncalibrated like a bitch and be like tilting and shit. So I was like, yeah, I'll do the warranty on that because Joy-Cons like $90.
Yeah, I did the warranty. I did the warranty on my PS4 when I first got it,
Nope,
Oh, yeah,
and I think I might be doing it again for the PS5.
Nope, I won't be.
Because I just always did it after, like, you know, you never know when you're buying them that first batch. You never know. So, not saying anything would go wrong, but.
Well, that's what anything.
It all depends on how much it costs.
It's even cars. You know, you buy the first gen of any car, there's going to be issues.
Yeah. So I mean, but usually that first year is already covered in the manufacturer. So
Yeah.
let's say they red ringed or something, I'll be covered. But you know,
there's no rings in PlayStation.
Let's go, baby.
Equivalent.
Let's go, baby. No rings, baby. No errors. I'm saying it right now. No errors at launch, baby. All y'all guys like, I'm going to wait for the first match. No errors at launch. That shit will be good to go.
PSN was
Saying
going.
it right
That
now.
PSN was going down at launch. I'm just saying, man.
The PSN might go down. Yeah, the PSN might go down.
PSN
No hardware issues at launch.
Yeah, no hardware.
They don't have no room for mistakes like that, baby. This is the new gen.
Yes.
Fuck all that.
I'm geek.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Wow. All right,
That's
y'all.
it, man.
That's it, man. We missed you, Lex.
How you guys feel about this week without Lex? You think it still went over pretty well? I think we had.
Hey,
I think
man,
we had some fun
I
this
think we
week.
tried this out for at least a month.
Yeah.
Hey, Lex, take a break, man.
Oh, all right, y'all.
Yeah, this is valid.
That's
this is valid.
that's insane. That is insane that you just said that.
I'm joking,
Holy
man.
shit.
Lex,
All
we miss
y'all,
you, man.
Spam the comments saying, "Where's Lex?"
I mean, you said
I want to
read it.
see a couple
Hey,
of "Where's Lex?"
What's like? Where's Waldo?
Yes.
You know, we're gonna do that
Where's
for Lex.
Lexo?
Yeah, we're gonna send out clues and shit and post it on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
With that
All
being
right.
said, man, go ahead, hit the bell, subscribe, hit the comments, man.
Congrats to our winner.
Yeah, congrats
Last
to our
of Us.
winners.
Reach out, please.
It's been the boys.
Yes,
PS
sir.
and BS. We
out.
out of here. Yeah.